Can you tell me a little bit like the structure at Brödernas? Was it like a HQ structure and then different outlets, or was it, let's say, everything was decentralized, or was there, let's say, a core team at HQ?
Now we started with, because there wasn't any team with HQ, it was the owners when I came in. It was the owners and we had one controller. The rest we had to build from, and then we had restaurant managers. So in the first units that we opened, we hired one extra. So we moved with the restaurant managers that we hired from the first. That was the whole strategy. So we hired a bit overqualified restaurant managers that had a solid restaurant management background. We trained them and we let them do their own openings. We supported them with the openings. And in that opening, they also had their number 2 with them. So when we moved on to the next 5, we took the number 1 out of the business and then we moved the number 2 up. And then we scaled in Stockholm to start with. So we moved from 7 to, I think, 22, 25 units in Stockholm in a very fast time. So we had a smaller geographical area to scale on to start with. And then when we reached 20, 25 units, we had a solid experience base. Even though we did it fast, we had, the guys that then went outside of Stockholm to open new units, they already had opened 2 units each. So then we can just spread it across the country, and then we duplicated the process again and again and again. And then once we got up to 40, 50 units, we then split it into regions or areas first. And then areas became regions. So now Brödernas has, today they have 9 regional managers. So we just scaled it from those restaurant managers. Obviously, it's super important that you keep these key players. So you need to make sure that the workload is that they have a healthy, balanced workload as well, and keep constant contact with them, check in how they are, if they need to rest. Because one thing you can't do, you can't lose these people or the key players at the beginning. You are dependent on. So it was a very decentralized structure. Everything was bottom up to start with. So and all the training was done locally and not controlled on. Controlled and set centrally. And but then once we start rolling it out, we just gave the trust and responsibility to the people that we have chosen to give the opportunity to open up these restaurants, and then they also got the opportunity to make a very fast career with us.